there we go. Whatever you just did, I hear you.
Okay.
Okay.
Yay, I can hear you. Okay.
Okay.
Little technical
So,
difficulties.
for the
All right.
sake, because I'm going to like record this and then put it on my YouTube. So for the sake of that video, I'm just going to do like a 3-second introduction.
Please.
Thank you for everybody who joined us. We have Amber Bodily Health here. She is in Northern California. What part of California? Like
right outside San Francisco, east, just over the bay. So technically Fremont, which is right in Silicon Valley. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Amber is amazing. She's booked solid, but she does take phone appointments. So if you have anything going on with your health, any questions, reach out to her. She can help you over the phone. She's helped me countless times, and I'm so grateful to you and your services that you provide. So what you're going to focus on today, and I know we have a tiny window, but it's going to be on weight loss. And sometimes we can do everything right, but we still can't drop the weight. Sometimes we just drink water all day, but the weight is hanging on. Can you explain why that is?
Absolutely. It's so challenging too, because you don't feel you when you can't lose the weight and you're doing everything you can. And that's a visual thing. You go meet someone and you're like, you know, it's sometimes embarrassing. It really eats away at our emotions too. So I want to make sure that we talk about and discuss as much as we can in a short amount of time. So I'm going to fly with a lot of information. Get a pen and paper out. I also have a blog that covers weight loss. So I'm going to touch on some things, but a lot more information will be on this blog. It's up on my website, amberbodyhealth.com. You'll find a lot more information there, in addition to what we're going to talk about today. So one of the things is, just to speed up your metabolism, would be taking in cinnamon. Cinnamon helps a lot. So put it in your milks, put it in like your lemon water in the morning, anything of that sort helps. And then you have something that's very helpful. It's called Dr. Christopher's Appetite. And not that it suppresses your appetite, but it has specific herbs like chickweed and papaya leaf and burdock root that help bring ease to the body, that clean up the liver and kidneys, which can cause a lot of stagnation and why you're holding on to weight. So those will help your metabolism and help your body kind of clean up things. And we've heard calories in, calories out, you know, and so we eat quote unquote a healthy diet, and then we're going for runs, jogs, we're working out, but we're still not losing the weight. So I'm going to talk more about, after we've done the calories in, calories out equation, we're taking these other things to help our bodies lose weight. What more can we do? And what is the cause of it? There's a couple different things, but today I'm going to focus on a few of them. The main ones. The main one is you have a sluggish liver. And a lot of times people can say, well, I've been eating right for a long time. You're right, but did you get passed down a sluggish liver? You know, did your mom and dad have one? Or were you exposed to chemicals, pesticides, herbicides? Were you exposed at a young age of viruses and bacteria that cause scar tissue in the liver that you were completely unaware of, and your liver has been only functioning at half mass most of your life, and therefore it can't do everything that it should be doing, so things start to build up in the liver. So we're going to talk about some things to specifically get rid of fat and sludge in the liver to help you lose weight. The second one is the lymphatic system. And we talked about the lymphatic system on one of our lives a little while ago. So it'd be great to go back and visit that, because a lot of things can get stuck in the lymph. And so you're moving, but there's these, basically, if you can think of like hardened wallpaper paste that's stuck in your lymph. So as your body's trying to get rid of stuff, it just can't. So we hold on to things. So you think, I'm eating right, I'm exercising, what is going on? So we're going to talk about some foods and supplements. Some foods to bring in is cranberries. Cranberries are absolutely amazing. If you followed me over the month of December, we were doing the cranberry challenge, and we talked about all the benefits of cranberries and ways to get them in. So if you're curious on how to get them in, just visit my website, go to my blog. There's lots of recipes, lots of tidbits on how to get them into your body and what the powerful warriors they are in our systems. Now, cranberries, the reason is because they get rid of fat in the liver. They get rid of fat in the body. They get rid of sludge, yucky stuff that's been there from a long time that maybe your typical foods aren't able to break up. Cranberries are. But here is a main one. It gets rid of unwanted, unrecycled hormones. Okay, so we're going along in life. Example, you hit 50 and you're like, man, I got this rubber tire around me. What is going on? Or you hit 41. Some of us hit the age of like 30 and we're going, what? Oh my goodness, I'm hitting my 50s and my 30s. And a lot of times is our liver will get too saturated with hormones. Okay, so what happens is it starts building up. It can't recycle the hormones. It can't get rid of those hormones. So it creates a big disconnect with your hormones that your body needs. It almost is like this, when your hormones are trying to talk to each other, these unwanted, unrecycled hormones create this lodge in your body's ability not to communicate. Plus, if you think about it, adrenaline is a hormone. So if we're stressed all the time, all that adrenaline goes into the liver because the liver has to absorb it in order to save the rest of your body. And this builds up and starts to pickle your liver, and it gets really dense and hard and fatty and yucky. And believe it or not, most of us actually have a little bit of a fatty liver, and it's just that we're unaware of it. I've worked on children that are 2 or 3 minutes old out of the womb. They have a fatty liver. I've worked on children 7, 8 years old, fatty liver. This is really unheard of, but it's all the chemicals that are being cycled in our system, the things we're getting exposed to, the foods that are no longer food anymore that we're eating. It's really playing a toll, and now we're seeing that in this generation, these old man diseases, I call them, in children. So we've got to start working on that liver. And also too, if mom was pregnant and she was under stress or pregnancy, then that baby's liver can be full of adrenaline or all these other hormones. So cranberries pull out unwanted, unrecycled hormones, and those unwanted, unrecycled hormones really affect with the body's ability to let go of fat, okay, our metabolism. So think about that. The second one I really want to touch on is ginger. Ginger dislodges fat cells from the liver. Okay, it dislodges fat cells from the liver. So if you're holding on to fat, bring in ginger. And I'm not talking bringing in a little bit of ginger. I'm talking bringing in a lot of ginger. Something that I love to have every day when I'm drinking my water, I drink lemon, honey, ginger water. And most of the time I put turmeric in it because turmeric pulls out toxins out of the blood, which then can cause you to hold on to weight. I put it up on my Instagram once before. The recipe is on my blog, so I don't have to spend that much time doing it, but it's super simple and super easy. Drink 50 or 60 ounces of it all day long, and this will help. It also invigorates the body. If you're feeling sluggish and run down emotionally, mentally, ginger brings that back up into you. Okay. So think about that. Also, dulse. Now, dulse is in the heavy metal detox smoothie, and it is amazing on many different levels. But one of the things it does to help the body lose weight is that it gets rid of unwanted toxins in the liver. It also impedes any growths in the liver. I want to repeat that. It impedes and can dissolve any growths in the liver. Now, a lot of us are like, well, we don't have cancer, we don't have tumors in the liver, but many of us can have these little cysts in the body. It's common. It's not like a major medical ailment. A lot of us can have cysts on the kidneys. We can have cysts in different areas of the body. They can come and go, or they can grow and cause problems. So the iodine in the dulse helps do that. So if there's been a bunch of sludge in there for a long time and you've got bad pathogens in there, you can create growths, and those growths can impede you from losing weight. A lot of times they don't show up on ultrasounds till they're really big, and they won't show up on your blood work. So just bringing in dulse, I love to get it in in granules, in like a salt and pepper shaker, and just sprinkle it on your potatoes, put it in your soups, put it in your smoothies, put it on your salad. Just bring it in as much as you can. Plus, it's loaded with trace minerals to help hydrate the liver, so there's more elasticity in the liver. Okay. And again, all these things I've been talking about help with the lymphatic system. They help break up and move things along the lymph. The other one that I absolutely love, which I'm loving right now, is aloe vera. So have you ever had aloe vera before, like a leaf of aloe vera, and you throw it in your smoothie?
I still have not done that yet.
Today is the day. Try something new this week. Right? Go buy a big pot, and plant your aloe vera. You can go to a nursery and pick up one. But that gel on the inside, imagine it like this wonderful healing property that sticks to toxins and fat and pulls it out of the body. It also is amazing for hydrating. So if there's if there's any impediments in the liver, any impediments in the lymphatic system, there is any kind of scar tissue in the body, there is any kind of irritation in the body, that aloe vera will help it. Now, some of us are like, okay, I'm not going to go buy a big piece of aloe vera and do it. Too much time, or just that's out of my league. There is you can get aloe vera juice. But aloe vera juice a lot of times have citric acid, a lot of preservatives, a lot of these other things. The brand that I would recommend is Lakewood Organics. And if you want to head on over to my website, you can click on resources, and there's a resource page for brands and different things. You can find it there. Now, again, don't go small, go big with it. So like this morning, I took 2 cups of it and a squeeze of lemon in it. You might find it pull a lot of things out. So your bowel movements might change. You might find yourself feeling a little different the first day or two. That's fine. It'll eventually just move things on out. This helps get rid of the fat in the body. Kind of just like sticks to that fat and pulls it out. So these things, these foods, some people call them foods, some people call them medicinal foods, some people call them herbs, some people call them remedies. But these are powerful healing foods that definitely you can very easily put into your diet, into your regimen. Aloe vera, you can always put in a base of a smoothie as well. So keep that in mind. And also aloe vera is great for the skin. So you can use it as a moisturizer at night. You know, might get a little sticky, but it's definitely amazing. Some other supplements that I want to share with you that would be very easy for anyone to take and you can bring into your regimen to help you lose weight. Okay, to help you lose weight, to help your liver function better, to help your lymphatic system move with ease. Okay, one of them is called methylfolate. Methylfolate, it's also known as 5-MTHF. Now, 5-MTHFR is the genetic disorder, but it's methylfolate. A lot of people refer to it as 5-MTHF. What does this do? First of all, methylfolate is the purest form of folic acid. So most of us have heard of folic acid. So what does it do? What does methylfolate do? Methylfolate takes the trash out of the liver. It allows it to. It helps with those metabolic exchanges to help clean up the filters, clean up the muck, get rid of the sludge, and take it out of the body. When your body gets too stressed, when your body's too overwhelmed, or it throws a hiccup in the system, your body will stop taking out the trash. Okay? And things start to build up, and you're going, I'm doing anything and everything I can. But there's that little link that allows the body with this metabolic exchange, this hormonal exchange, for it to take, clean up the liver and take it out. Okay. This is what methylfolate does. And it's safe for pregnant women, nursing women, active people, young children.
What about doses? Should we take what it says on the side of the bottle or more?
You can, but everybody is different. And this is why it's great to work with a practitioner, because they can tune into your body and see what you need. Anybody can take 1 milligram, which is 1,000 micrograms. So again, on my website, I have a resource page. You can find a good brand there and order. But if the normal person can start out with 2.5 milligrams, that would be a great starting point, taking it twice a day. But some people that are very toxic and their liver is really, really congested, they might want to start out with 1 milligram or 1,000 micrograms. But I've had clients that would have to go up to 2 capsules in the morning and night of the 5 milligrams. So they're taking 10 twice a day. And those are some extreme measures to get that liver to empty things out really fast when they have extreme conditions. Okay? But if you can just remember, you want your liver to take out the trash, and this allows it to do that. It also helps with hundreds of other things in the body, but considering weight loss and getting rid of this unwanted weight that's just kind of hanging on to the body, methylfolate will assist with doing that. Also, I want to tell you is vitamin C. But a high quality of vitamin C. This cleans up the body on all levels and in all measures. Most people do not take enough of it. They take the recommended dose on the bottle, and then it's really not going to do anything. At this day and age, we need a large amount of it. Now, going to Costco or Walgreens and picking up vitamin C isn't going to do it. There's brands on my website. I would recommend going and visiting those. Also, the vitamin C, Melissa, that you shared with me, it is absolutely amazing, because it brings in the amla powder, brings in rosehip, it brings in these herbs and these foods that have a high concentrated amount of vitamin C in them, and they become very powerful in that synergistic blend. Highly recommend that. There are certain foods that have high amounts of vitamin C, and we can talk about a lot of those, but you could just look them up. Kiwis and cranberries, and the list can go on. but also adding amla powder to your smoothies, huge amounts of vitamin C. We talked about cranberries. You can also get cranberry powder, okay, and throw that in there. Rose hips. Rose hips are amazing. You can get it in herb tincture capsules. You can get it in many different blends. You can take it in a tea form. Rose hip is loaded with a specific vitamin C that is like a powerhouse punch in the body. This vitamin C allows the liver to have elasticity. It helps clean up the bile ducts, which can create sludge, which slow down the system from your body's ability to, you know, eventually with all these eventually with all these activities that it has to perform, it can cause the body's non-ability to lose weight. So I would definitely recommend taking in high amounts of vitamin C. And rose hip allows whatever vitamin C you're taking, it becomes more powerful. And also any herb that you're taking more powerful. Oh, okay. Anyways, hopefully that will help bring you more force and more power to the liver and your body's ability to lose weight.
Thank you so much. So many gems, as always.
Yes. So hopefully watch it again, take your paper and pen. And again, head on over to my website. There is a blog there that's going to give you more information, added things that you can do, and then also more in detail.
Thank you so much, Amber. I so appreciate it.
You, blessings to you, and have a glorious week.
Thank you. I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, bye.
Okay, now that I still have you, Amber, I told you, is incredible. I hope that you had a pen and paper. I did. I'm going to try to compile as many notes as I can for you, and I will put this on my YouTube, Hanson's Kitchen. And so for the vitamin C, make sure you look at the source of what your vitamin C is. If it says ascorbic acid, it's trash. It's derived from GMO corn. It's not even vitamin C. It's a marketing scam. And unfortunately, loads and loads of vitamin C's, like Emergency, for example, is ascorbic acid. And I used to take it by the packets, just dump it in my water. So make sure it's from a legit, like it's from cranberries or camu or whatever. Just look at the ingredients and make sure that it's sourced from something legit. The one that I get is from Purium, and there is a link in my bio. So the vitamin C from Purium, link in bio, and your first purchase, you'll get $50 off. And if you set up loyalty rewards, then you will get 200 bonus points, double points, and always 25% off moving forward. That's a mouthful. Hopefully you understand all that. Actually, Aloe Digest. I've never personally gotten the Aloe Digest from the big plant that she's talking about. I want to try it. I know that I've seen them at Whole Foods and just scrape out the gel and put it in my smoothie. I want to try that. And I know my friend Angie Sadecki said that that's great for gut issues as well. It helps like soothe your gut and heal it. But what I've been doing in the meantime is also from Purium, they have Aloe Digest. It comes in the gut health pack that almost all of you that are writing in right now have been taking. And it's awesome. It kind of tastes like coconut water. It's just great. So Aloe Digest, vitamin C. And she had so many other amazing methylfolate. She said that it takes the trash out of the liver. Every one of us need all the assistance that we can get with our liver. Seriously, we've done years and years of damage to it. And even if we haven't had damage or done damage on our own, like she said, you could have inherited a sluggish liver from your parents, or maybe you had tons of stress in your life. That will give you a clogged down liver. So these are just gems. Cinnamon. I love cinnamons. Add cinnamon to your nut milk that you make for your lattes. You can add cinnamon to your oats, which is a great quick breakfast. And yes, of course, it's 40-day transformation approved. Oats, wild blueberries, walnuts, cinnamon, so healing, so filling, so good for you. That's actually what Justin has every morning. Yes, Alma, the Aloe Digest is awesome. I love the taste. A lot of times I'll just add it to water when I'm running out the door. What else? There is cranberries. Yes. So somebody said, what kind of cranberries? Where can you get them? I want to say maybe Trader Joe's. If you find them in the frozen section, just get organic cranberries, throw them in your freezer. That's what I do. In fact, our Ralph's here in California, Ralph's has them. I got a whole bunch of them, threw them in my freezer. They're bitter. They're not like sweet and delicious like you think of cranberry sauce. They are so bitter. So just toss it in your smoothie with other tasty things. Ginger, I'm just like recapping for you here. Ginger, she said, dislodges fat out of your liver. That's fantastic. So I always make that pad thai ginger dressing. That is so tasty. And if you have a Vitamix, just clean the ginger off really good. You don't even have to peel it if it's organic. Toss it in the Vitamix. It will pulverize it, and it's delicious and so healing. What else? Dulse. Okay, so I got my Dulse from Amazon. It's from Maine originally, and it looks and smells like fish food, like the little tiny flakes. I just toss a tablespoon and a huge Vitamix size, like a huge blender size of a smoothie, and then I'll just sip on it throughout the day. You know the one I'm talking about, right? I posted about it a couple of days ago. Again, here we go. Dulse, wild blueberries, spirulina, barley grass, and I do this every time. There's a fifth ingredient. Anyways, it's all throughout my Instagram. I've posted it multiple times. What else? Adrenaline pickles your liver. Yikes. But everyone's living in that fight or flight stage, so anything you can do to drop your stress level is going to help. I have bags and bags of cranberries. Ooh, enjoy. Yes, keep them. Cilantro. Yes, thank you, everybody. That's the fifth ingredient. Cilantro is a natural chelator, which means that it grabs any heavy metals and pulls it from your body. And then that's cilantro. And then the Dulse helps it leave your body instead of dropping it somewhere else in your body. The Dulse actually makes it leave your body. And yes, somebody said the Prop 65 warning on Dulse package. Super strange, but every time I call the company, they say that if something's manufactured in California, then they legally have to say that. It doesn't matter what it is. It's a legality thing to protect themselves, because I guess California is just sue happy, and people, it's like a law. But I don't know if that's comforting. I read up on it, and it said it's a law. Everyone has to do it, for good and bad. You can be selling, I don't know. I don't know what to say about that, but that's what the company says every time I call them. So, Daughter of the Sea. I hope that helps. If it doesn't, then maybe just Google it and let me know what you find. Yeah, legality issue. Okay, well, she's amazing. I hope that you loved it. She's so busy. I want to say she's booked solid until April, but if you can make an appointment with her over the phone, then it's amazing. I cannot speak highly enough about her. She's just incredible. And yes, the cacao package has it. And not every cacao brand, I'm just reading right here. Somebody said even cacao has the Prop 65 thing on it. Not every brand tests their level of heavy metals, but the brand Foods Alive does. And it's so minuscule. It's like a speck of dust. You certainly get more from your moisturizers and your soaps that you're using at the gym, whatever other products that just have junk ingredients in it. But the Foods Alive brand of cacao is legit. You can use discount code Hanson's Kitchen. I don't get a kickback, but you'll get 28% off, which is awesome. And yeah, Maine or East Coast Dulse is better. Yes, Charlotte, that's the one that I get. And yes, Mom, I'm so happy she gives us this time. She's so amazing to share her time with everybody. She's just such a giver. I love her to pieces. Okay, so that's all for now. I guess next time, just let me know what you want her to talk about. So like I said, she's talked about lymphatic drainage. She talked about draining the liver. We just talked about weight loss today. Let me know what else you would like to hear her talk about next time. And it'll probably be in like 2 weeks, but I'll let you know. All right. Bye for now.